So, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to rescue a cat that I think belongs to somebody nearby who still haven't found their cat. Hi there, thanks so much for coming and being part of my millennial life. I want to ask you, how are you doing? No, really, like, how are you doing? Because I'm feeling a certain type of way. I feel as though what's happening to our country and the world, well, a lot of it feels like latent tension. Doesn't it feel like a chord is just about to break? So that cautious optimism that I felt in the new year, it's been greatly challenged lately. Still, I do believe that things could turn out right for me. But I do have worries and concerns about what will happen to other people, our environment, and our planet. I try to stay calm when I can. I got the sense as I was watching and listening to the inauguration speech that the premise of the movie V for Vendetta might actually become real. It definitely feels a lot more palpable and real than before. Well, anyways, I'll save my deeper comments for another video journal. In order to kind of counterbalance these feelings, I've turned my attention to falling in love with my home, to cancel out the noise from the external factors swirling around me, and perhaps you as well. My home is cluttered, but not everywhere. I have areas that are tidy and neat, like it were a museum, and others that look like I have a resident beaver that's building a dam. Once I have a job again and health insurance, I think I'll go get tested for ADHD. As I focus on the little things on the home domain, I even started studying again early last week until I was interrupted and distracted with another cat rescue saga. Let me tell you a little bit about it. I'm on a mission to rescue a cat that I think belongs to somebody nearby who still haven't found their cat. So I texted them this morning just to make sure, because a cat has been showing up on my patio for the past several nights in the dead of night, and it looks like their cat. Good morning. So I was successful. The cat fell for the trap, and it does look like the lost cat of the neighbor who lives a mile away. I texted them videos and photos, and I'm waiting for their response to see if this is absolutely him. So, crossing my fingers. So actually the debacle isn't over. The cat parents came over. They didn't even have a cat carrier, so I told them they can borrow mine. I put the cat outside, and they were like, what did she say actually? She said, "Isn't it funny how you can have a cat for 13 years, you don't know how it looks like?" I just chuckled, but I'm thinking, I've never had that problem. I know every little detail about my pets. Like littlest little bump, stray hair, markings here, like little things. It makes me kind of sad for this cat that they have such irresponsible and unaccountable owners. Why the debacle isn't over is because when I handed the cat over to them, they went to inspect him. He escaped. He's now back outside. He ran away. They have like no sense of urgency to chase down a cat. Like, she just said, "La la la la," and walked about 30 feet and was like, "Oh, I'm sure he'll come back." And I don't know why I volunteered and said, "Okay, I'll set up a trap again and I'll let you know if I catch him." Why did I do that? And just when I started getting back into the flow of studying too, I actually managed to study like 3 hours a couple days ago, and I was feeling really good and doing more practice questions. And then this happens. I'm going to take this as a sign. I just don't know how else to explain it, because this is the last thing that I need. And just when I feel like I'm trying to roll the ball, it feels like I'm rolling a ball up the hill. Sorry, Rosie. This is my cat, Rosie. He is antisocial because the rescue I rescued him from had him since he was like a 3-week-old kitten, but I think they neglected him. So he's not used to human touch. It took me 2 years to get him to let me kiss him. He's a cute little, I think he's probably part Siberian. He's a little bit on the smaller side though, and he's just fat. I cut his nails the other day, but yeah. See, he doesn't like being held. But he's got the best whiskers in the world. Rosie, I hope you know I love you. I would never abandon you. I give you the best food, okay? Medical care, cuddle time. I know you don't like it, but I love you. Do you know I love you? You're so cute. You look like an owl. He's so cute. Okay. Anyways, I don't understand how people can be so neglectful of their children, their pets. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm a helicopter parent or something. Like, it's important for me to give them like the most high-end food, high-quality food. I check where it's sourced. I do my research, where it's manufactured, and also like get them regular doctor's appointments, making sure that they don't have parasites. It's usually really hard to trap a cat again after they escape from the first trap because they know what it is. So now my degree of confidence of catching him is lower. I'm only going to give it a couple nights maximum if I can't catch him tonight, and I'm going to tell him, you know, he's just out here. I'm not going to be putting in that much effort. I need to move on with my life. So they can rent a trap, they can set it up. The onus is on them at this point. And that's my update for this week. I'm gonna take it easy. I didn't sleep much because I was like, I fell asleep around 3, and then shortly thereafter a cat went into the trap, and then something told me like, wake up, check the trap like at 6 o'clock. And I was hoping to get some studying done today, but I am too tired and too distracted already. It is what it is. That was such an ordeal, and I was quite disappointed, even angry at the cat owners for not expressing any kind of urgency or desire to really catch their cat and bring him home. I was so angry that I had to quickly distract myself with something else to try to extinguish this anger that I had towards them. So nothing better than emotional eating. I went online and ordered a whole bunch of Indian food because I hadn't had Indian food in such a long time, and I figured, you know what, this is one good day to treat yourself really well and splurge a little bit. Okay, so I lied. I'm actually not hating people anymore. I feel a lot better. Had a delicious dinner, and I think I'm just very tired now. Haven't been able to get anything else done. But at least I'm not angry anymore. As part of my decompressing, I also decided I gotta put together some kind of craft project. I've been meaning to put together these cardboard foam boards to assemble a product studio. It was far more cheaper, half the cost, than buying one of those studio ready display things. And so I did that as I waited for my Indian order to be ready to be picked up. I feel really bad for the cat, but I have to remind myself that I can't save everyone or everything, every living creature. I'll try for maybe 1 or 2 more nights, and then I think by Friday, in a couple days, I'll let the cat owners know that either I caught him or I didn't catch him. Life is strange, and we live in some very weird times. But at the same time, we shouldn't be burying our heads in the sand and plugging our ears and saying la la la, nothing's happening, it's all okay, this is fine. Things are not fine, but we'll get through it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you take good care of yourself this week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.